Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be in this blue ball that we live on, everyone. Welcome back to Chili Wire. Yeah, we're getting another special um, video today. So it's back to back because there's a lot that's been going on in the news lately, and where to begin? You know, Tony Romo. Okay, Tony Romo. I forgot all about that, you know. And let's touch on that for a moment here before we get into today's other subjects. Tony Romo was pulled over. It looks like, I guess it was DWI or DUI, maybe. And I heard about this story, I guess last week or something, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I didn't know. I just thought it was a minor thing, minor infraction. But I saw the video today of when he was pulled over. That looks not minor. That looks like he was really on something. I mean, and you know, he was saying something about the cop was telling him to get out of his truck, and he's saying, I need to call my lawyer. Okay, just let me call my lawyer. Okay. Well, that's already a red flag there. I mean, the cop said to him, "Get out of the car. Get out of the car," she said to him. And then he kept saying, "I need to call my lawyer. I need to call my lawyer. Get out of the car." Wow. Um, okay, I mean, us regular folks are not going to have that privilege at all to be saying, "I need to call my lawyer right now. What in the world? Okay, that's one thing. And then regarding to him, because football season's only preseason starts in 2 weeks, really, almost 1 week, the Hall of Fame game. I'm wondering what's going to happen. Is he going to be suspended? Now preseason he probably won't do. Okay, for sure. They'll if he was scheduled to do games with Jim Nance, I don't think he would be there anyway. And I'm just wondering what they're going to do here. Will he be suspended by CBS? I kind of think so. I mean, if you see that video is something else. He cannot. You can see how he's out of it, man. He's out of it. He cannot walk down their test. You can just tell he's not doing well on their field tests to see how he's doing here. Okay, I mean, it is something else. I don't know what will be the suspension, but I'm pretty sure he'll be suspended. Okay, this reminds me of the Tiger Woods. This is very close to Tiger Woods. Now Tiger Woods, I think, was in a crash, I believe, but no one was around. Okay, but he was just as out of it. My goodness. So we'll be watching that to see what happens. I believe he'll be suspended. I just don't know how many games. If I had to guess, I don't think it'd be the whole season. Maybe like 6 games or something. I tell you, folks, that's strange. That is strange. If you have not seen that video, go look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's there. All right, Idaho 4. I mean, I have some thoughts on that. After watching all of the fallout from Brian Koberger saying, "I am changing," to not guilty. I was coerced into this plea. I watched the fallout yesterday. Different reactions, whoever it might have been. There's all kinds of analysts, Nancy Grace, all of them, they have. But after seeing all the reactions from most of the court analysts or most of the experts, a lot of them say he's doing this for attention. He's doing this for attention. Okay. It's Brian Koberger, the guilty man. He's doing it for attention. That's what they always say. They spin it in their narrative because they have to believe this guy is guilty. It's like we said yesterday. You go to, you live in, I don't know. You live, okay, you live in Los Angeles, we said. Well, that's our big city. Let's take a smaller city. Let's take Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. That's kind of a small life there. And you say, let's go to New York for vacation. New York, wow. So you go up there with your family or whoever you're taking, and you just decide to go to the Empire State Building. Okay? And you spend the whole 7 days touring that Empire State Building and say, oh, that's enough. We've seen all of New York we need to see. There are probably hundreds. There's Times Square, right? There's Statue of Liberty. All kinds of places. All right? I mean, I don't know every place there. I'm not an expert on New York. But I know there's a lot of tourist attractions. And the New World Trade Center. Okay, it's another. And you say, this is all. We've seen everything we need to see. Empire State Building is enough. We're going to spend every day here, the week-long vacation, every day in the Empire State Building. We don't need to see those other places. This is enough to know about New York. This is the same analogy. Okay? They don't look past Koberger. They never did. I don't understand why. There's other suspicious people all around this case ever since it began. Man, but no, they have to always say it's him. It's just like, and let's go back to the roommates again. 8 hours. When they released all that stuff after he pled guilty last year, all the documents and stuff that came out that they didn't release during the hearings and all that, they had texts of those roommates texting each other like at 4:15 in the morning. They already knew something was going on here. They said, oh my God, what was that noise? I don't know. It sounded not good. I know. I'm scared, maybe they said. Run down here, said roommate number 2. Run down here at 4:17, 4:20 in the morning. So you know something's going on. You know. The text said, oh no, these experts never, the one against Koberger never mention at all this stuff. Suspicious. What happened after that? You just go to your room down there and sleep when there's killers all over the house making noise, screams probably, and you just wait in your room in the first floor. It sounds bogus. When initially this roommate number 1 said, I fell asleep, frozen shock, there's something wrong there. You are conflicting your statements. So the people that were saying yesterday, oh, Kohlberg, he just wants attention. He's bored. Prison life. Here we go, spinning the narrative around again. Um, it's just ridiculous, the whole thing. But anyway, after watching all of it, and some of the victims' families interviews, like Steve G, everyone knows him. I have come to the conclusion there will be a trial. There will be a trial. I am convinced, just based on what I watched. Yeah, that could change next week, but I don't believe they will shoot this down. Kaylee, her father seems so adamant to have a trial. So adamant that I think they're going to listen to him. The prosecution. They'll probably get a different attorney, and not Bill Thompson. He probably doesn't want any more part of it. I think they'll find someone else. And I think they will all agree, let's have the trial. I believe so. And the judge, though, wanted this thing to be over. Okay, but after watching a lot of the analysis of this, I really think such a good chance this could go to trial. Such a good chance. We will continue to observe and have comments about it. The whole case has been just the biggest mystery I have ever seen. And what really happened that night? We need to know. This trial has to happen. I hope it does. Okay, now let's get to the other crux of the matter here. As you can see by the thumbnail today, I think I have figured out the problem of why we're having so much trouble with business models, or watching movies, watching TV shows. There's just too many things. The saturation it's overkill. Right? None of us can keep up with all this. There's a couple of YouTube streamers I watch. These are gamers. I watch them at night. Usually, that's when they're usually on. And they have their hands in so many things. We're going to play this game. We're going to watch this movie, like Odyssey just came out. We're going to watch that. Oh, I have to watch this TV show. I got to play this game. How can you do all of this? There is just no way. And, okay. Now, this YouTuber was showing a preview of Dune 3, which is set to come out in a few months. I'm like, this movie looks pretty interesting, right? Dune 3. And I'm just thinking, I haven't even seen Dune 1 or 2. So, I gotta add those to my list now. Because this movie looks, the preview looked good for Dune 3. And then I went back and looked at Dune 1, what happens in this movie. I'm like, wow, the story sounds pretty interesting. I'm like, how am I going to squeeze Dune 1? These movies are 3 hours long, right? They're 3 hours long, each movie. There is no time in a day okay, to even do basic errands, usually. And there's no time in the day to watch Dune 1 when I have 100 other movies and shows that are in my backlog here. How am I supposed to put Dune 1 and then watch Dune 2? Uh, it's ridiculous. And then you say, okay, maybe I'll watch part of Dune 1 tonight. And then here's more movies and shows coming in the next day, the next week, that are already you're going to be behind in. You know? Oh my goodness. That's what we're dealing with, folks. It's just getting crazy. And so that's one thing. And this is why I call it not. People used to say, especially for business models, they would say shiny object syndrome. You remember that? Shiny object syndrome. Right. Where there's another thing I need to try, another thing I need to buy, another business course I need to get. That's not what this is. I figured out what's going on. This is the FOMO syndrome. FOMO syndrome. Those of you who don't know, fear of missing out syndrome. You don't want to miss out on the next movie or TV show or business model. Because every day there's another business model. There's hundreds of them. Thousands of them even. This is daily. I think it's almost daily. Go to Facebook and see how many ads there are about this one product that you need, but there's 100 different companies making it. Oh, we're just supposed to just, bend over and take it. Like it doesn't, or not even mention it. No, don't mention FOMO to anyone, because that's what's going on here. I saw this happening years ago. It wasn't as bad years ago. It's really at the max point already. Just think what it'll be in 10 years. So back to the business models. You can go down this rabbit hole rather quickly. You can say, oh, this business model looks good. Oh, that one, oh, it's a new course. Oh, wow, that one looks good to make money every day. I think I'm going to get in this one. Oh, wait a minute. As soon as you say, I like this course to make money, you see another one popping up. You have FOMO. That's where you get FOMO. From that new course, which distracts you from doing the course you were just going to do. This is a real thing, folks. But no. They will blame it on, they'll say that you're just a lazy person and you're, whatever. You don't know how to do the system. That's not it at all. The distractions of everyday life today are destroying that. To be able to concentrate on one thing when FOMO is coming, FOMO course number 1, FOMO course number 2, on tomorrow or today. There's so many of them. There's probably 6 of them being made, being sent to my inbox right now. So this is really what it boils down to. You find the course you like, business model. They say you can make money. I'm going to join. FOMO course comes to disrupt you. You lose your desire to go forward with the course you were going to get. And it's across every kind of field. YouTube, AI businesses, selling ebooks, whatever it is. There's 100 things. There's 100 things, and this is 100 things a day. I'm not talking a year, okay? That keeps disrupting it. I can say, I'm going to get a course, and I'm going to stick to it. Yeah, for 2 days. For 2 days, and then the FOMO course comes to disrupt you. Anyway, that's what I just wanted to touch on that here, because I finally cracked the code, guys. I finally did of what has been happening here, and I think that's what we're dealing with. It's not shiny object syndrome anymore, like they used to always say. It is FOMO, and it applies to everything. TV shows, movies, the businesses, the business models, books. Books, the other thing. We haven't touched on that. I bought 2 books the last week. How am I going to have time to read 2 books on top of finishing a million TV shows and movies? I'm behind on movies of like 4 years ago, going back that far. And trying to do your job, business models, daily life grind, and errands, and chores, and tasks. I mean, it's unreal. It really is. And I hope we can solve that. I mean, that's the first book I bought. And like, I don't know how long. Gosh, 5 years ago, 10 years. It's been years I bought a book. But books are becoming a little popular again, even though they're mostly digital, I guess. So you gotta have time to read a book on top of everything else? Wow. Anyway, that's where it stands today, folks. I'm glad we could talk about this. It's good to get it off our chest. Leave your comments down in this, what you think about it. The FOMO curse is real. FOMO syndrome. How is it disrupting your lives? Because I can tell you right now, it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. Who knows what else they have in store? Did I mention YouTube as well? Or Rumble or Kick? How many hundreds of videos you want to watch on there to add with your TV shows or movies and your businesses and your books? Try to squeeze all that into your life with everything else. But leave your comments, like and subscribe to Chili Wire. We're going to have the latest stuff, news and other topics and information going on the next few days. And it's not going to let up, I have a feeling. All right, guys, we'll talk to you next time on Chili Wire. Y'all take it easy.